Hello everyone, and thank you for watching my video. Today we are going to be doing an honest review on the Prismacolor color pencils, the pencil sharpener, and the colorless blenders. Let's get right to it. So I have the 24 pack of Prismacolor color pencils that I'm going to open for the first time, and I'm going to open the colorless blenders and the sharpener for the first time as well. So I guess this is kind of like a unboxing or unpackaging video as well. So let's do it. I'm going to do the colored pencils first. So let me just put these out of the way. I have not opened these yet. I'm kind of scared. Oh my goodness. They're so, like, pretty. I just like how they're all in order by color. So I'm gonna look at all of these and be right back. So far with just the packaging, I mean, I can't really tell anything just by looking at it, but I do like how they're all in order by like color, and they all, like, this is more the warm colors and then this is more the cool colors. I really like that. It just makes it look better. I don't really know. So let's go ahead and open the sharpener and the colorless blenders. And I did forget to say at the beginning of the video that I got my products on Amazon. The colorless blenders and the sharpener came in a pack together, and then the pencils I got separate, but they were all found on Amazon. I want to say altogether they were under $35, but I'm not super sure. So I'm gonna look at the pencil sharpener. I like how it has a lid to like keep everything in and separate. I like that. It seems pretty easy to open and get out. I don't know if y'all can see that, but cleaning it out would be really easy. Now the colorless blenders, they feel really smooth. I like that, but they feel a little bit cheaper than the actual pencils. Like, that's okay. I got two of them, so if one does like really break, I have a spare. So now we're going to go on and draw something, we'll color something with the Prismacolor set. So I went and sharpened the colorless blender. I forgot to show that again. Sorry, new to this whole thing. But I went and sharpened it, and I always saw a thing that said if you do have, well, if you're sharpening your Prismacolor, to just go pretty slow and to, instead of moving the pencil, move the actual sharpener and just go pretty slow with that. And I did that, and it looks pretty good with the colorless blender. Can't wait to use it. But I went to a page in my sketchbook and just drew a cherry outline because I just want to draw a cherry. I don't know, something simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and color that in, and I'll show you guys like each layer as I go. So for this first layer, I just went really light with the crimson red to just see how the pencils act and stuff, and they're actually really smooth pencils, and I mean, so far they're really smooth, and I like how you don't really have to press that hard to color it in. So let's go ahead and go on to the next layer, go on to the next layer and add in some darknesses and some lights. So I did another layer with the crimson red, and then I added a little bit of a shadow with a Tuscan red right here. And then I just added a little bit of white, and then I drew the stem. So now, I know that's not much color pencil, but I just want to test it out already. We're going to use a colorless blender to kind of smooth everything out. So these colorless blenders are amazing. I just blended in the cherry, and I didn't even have that much color on it, but it still blended very nicely, and the colors now run into each other, and it filled in any white gaps that were on the drawing. So now I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the drawing, and then we'll do like a rate for the products. So that is the finished drawing. I went and tried to add a white gel pen just to do some highlights, but these are wax-based colored pencils, so getting a gel pen to stick to them was actually kind of difficult. But I didn't really take too much time on this drawing, just about 10 minutes, and it blended out really nicely, and the colorless blender was able to smudge out any mistakes I made or anything. But I did learn that erasing these colored pencils is actually kind of difficult as well. It leaves a lot of marks from where the colored pencil was. So that's not too great, but everything else is pretty good. So far, by just doing one drawing of a cherry, I would rate these an 9.5 out of 10. Not 10, just because it was kind of hard to erase if I made a mistake, which I do a lot. But everything else was pretty good. The colors were very pigmented and they blended really easy with the colorless blender. And the sharpener so far is really great, and it looks like it can hold a lot of shavings without needing to be emptied every 10 seconds. So these are really great pencils. I do recommend them for beginners or just people who want more colored pencils. With the wax, though, it's kind of hard to add in highlights with a different thing or to do multimedia stuff. So just beware of that. But yeah, that's it. I give these a 9.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my Prismacolor unpackaging and review. See you next time.